Hi everyone, and welcome back for another episode of Cozy Up for English. In today's lesson, we will be looking at different ways that you can express what you did over your last vacation. And to do that, we will be looking at 6 specific irregular verbs conjugated in the simple past tense. But before we do anything else, don't forget to cozy up so we can get started. Now here we go. Now, our first step today will be to look at each of these verbs individually to see how to properly conjugate them in the simple past tense. Let's begin with the verb to bring. To bring in the simple past becomes I brought, you brought, he, she, it brought. And the same for the rest of the pronouns, because in the simple past, the verb is conjugated the exact same way for all of the pronouns. Now the next verb we'll be looking at is the verb to eat. To eat in the simple past becomes I ate, you ate, and he, she, it ate. Next we have the verb to drink. To drink in the simple past becomes I drank, you drank, he, she, it drank. Next we have the verb to drive. Now to drive in the simple past becomes I drove, you drove, he, she, it drove. Next we have the verb to go. Now the verb to go in the simple past becomes I went, you went, he, she, it went. And finally, we're going to be looking at the verb to have. Now to have in the simple past becomes I had, you had, and he, she, and it had. So as you can see, as long as you keep in mind that the verb is conjugated the same way for every pronoun, that's really going to help you out when you're trying to speak about what you did over your vacation. So now let's jump in with some examples. Now all of the examples today will be examples of sentences that we could commonly say when returning from a vacation. Now let's begin with the verb to bring. Using the verb to bring, we could say something like, we brought home a beautiful seashell. Using the verb to eat, we could say something like, we ate so much seafood on vacation. Using the verb to drink, you could say something like, we drank the most amazing drink while on vacation. Using the verb to have, you could say, we had an amazing time on vacation. Using the verb to drive, we could say something like, we drove for hours just to see the landscape. And finally, using the verb to go, we could say something like, we went to the museum while on vacation. Well, that was it for today. I hope you found this video clear and easy to follow. And most of all, I hope it helps you out in a future situation when you're asked, what did you do on vacation? If you like this video, feel free to click the like button below and subscribe to my channel. And as always, if you have any questions about this video or any other English-related topic, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. It'll be my pleasure to read them and try to answer them in a future video of mine. And so until next class, have a wonderful week.